Hey there, folks. Medea Galligan, functional medicine nutritionist, here with my friend Ryan at Food and Thought in Naples, and we were doing a healthy pantry overview today. If you caught one of our clips earlier on Instagram, we were just kind of looking at all the things that you found in your cabinet. So what did you find this morning, Ryan?
Well, I was going through, and we had Morton's iodized salt, and we were talking about the sugar that I found in the garlic salt that I usually use. And I don't necessarily want salt in my sugar in my salt. How's that?
Right.
So I said, well, let me get the old dinosaur Morton's and see what's happening with that. And it has the third ingredient in it is dextrose. And I said, that sounds like a sugar that I learned about in eighth grade, but I've never used that term since 8th grade.
Right,
so can you tell me about it?
Right. Well, sugar is sugar. So glucose comes in many different forms. A single molecule of sugar is known as sucrose, and when they join together, it's called dextrose. And then grains have something called maltose, and then dairy products is lactose, anything OSE. So, but the deal is we really don't want sugar. There's enough things, natural fruits and vegetables have a certain amount of glucose, but they also have vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, fiber, which are what we want in our diet. So the story really about salt is that refined salts are actually not good for us. So a lot of people are used to seeing table salt, and they're also hearing about sea salt, and have been told that it's the same thing. So the deal is, it's not the same thing. There's many published articles. I have one on my website, medeashealthylifestyleconcepts.com. So the deal is, sea salt has over 100 minerals. So we're talking about super important for our body to function. Magnesium,
any dextrose in sea salt?
No. This is from the ocean. So traditionally, salt came from the ocean. They have seabeds where they have the seawater come in and let it rake it and let it dehydrate. And this is where one of my favorite companies is Celtic Sea Salt. My friend Selena owns this company, excellent company. So these are from northern France, where they had seabeds, they dehydrated it. There's also Himalayan salt, which is from ancient oceans. Believe it or not, there are oceans in that turned into the Himalayan mountains. And so traditional sea salt is over 100 minerals, very important. It does naturally contain iodine. It contains manganese and zinc and all those micronutrients and minerals that become cofactors. So huge difference. Sea salt, really important when we talk about electrolytes. This is it. Traditional or table salt is just 2 minerals. Our blood has over 100 minerals, which is what's in sea salt. Table salt is sodium and chloride. So what happens is this creates a mineral imbalance in the body, and it causes swelling. It causes the fluid to come out of the cells and into the blood vessels, and actually raises blood pressure, where natural sea salt lowers blood pressure. So this is the first place of getting healthy. Huge. And you were told your whole life, oh, well, here's salt, but don't use it, right?
And it's got a cute packaging.
And it's got cute packaging, the Morton girl, but the truth is about sea salt. So yes, this is my first thing to tell you to replace. So secondly, what else were you looking to improve, Ryan?
Well, I'm thinking about my meats, and when I'm sitting there grilling, and not necessarily barbecue, which, is a different barbecue sauce, but everything else, the dry stuff, I'm looking at garlic salt. And it says, oh, here's the Lowry's garlic salt. And it also has a little bit of parsley in it or something. And so I said, well, that's all there is. And I look, it says sea salt, garlic, salt, modified cornstarch, sugar, and I just kind of said I need to find garlic salt.
A healthier version. Well, Ryan knows me and knows that if anybody, that I'm kind of coaching him on how to make better choices, right? So we're used to Lowry's. A lot of people we have this in our cabinet for what, years and years.
Been wanting to visit the steakhouse.
Well, people have moved states You've been through marriages and divorces with the same spices. I know you have because I have. So,
Right.
So the deal is, can you do better than your traditional garlic salt? Absolutely. After visiting a couple of stores today in Naples, Florida.
Finally, we found. And even
took some doing. It took some
so
doing.
we're looking at organics and the
Yes.
organic sections.
Yes.
And even in the organic sections, the garlic salt had some sugar in it.
Yeah.
And so it
yeah.
just kind of became, okay, organic for organic's sake. But I said, no, the theme is no sugar in my
Right.
grilling spices today. So that's
or any of your spices for that matter, right?
Yeah.
Know where your sugar, that's a big thing I coach clients on is know, if you're going to consume refined carbohydrates or you want to have a glass of wine and yes it has glucose, it's going to raise it's glucose, then you're knowingly doing that.
Right.
That's great. And then you enjoy it, you don't feel guilty about it. But to have sugar and additives and preservatives snuck in all your food, that's what we really want to clean up, and right?
You're right, and it's just I feel like I'm being conned a little bit to think that there's some filler in there. It's like, look, I ordered garlic and salt. Why do I have cornstarch in my?
Right.
I'm
No reason. So a lot of these additives are used as to keep it from caking. They're additives, they're preservatives. If you ever see, so natural flavor is something I was going to talk about. It could be anything. Natural flavor doesn't mean anything, and it's usually synthetic. So there's no standard for natural, and we're so used to seeing, oh, it's natural. Well, what does that mean? It doesn't really mean anything. But when you can actually read the ingredients, and not just calories, because this, even with these additives, says 0. But this stuff isn't good for you. So this was a great product. I love this. So this is Garlic Gold Sea Salt Nuggets, organic, and it has garlic, ingredients, organic, chopped, toasted, crunchy perfection in olive oil blended with sea salt. So it's really just nuggets of garlic, which is excellent for you.
I love the pros and describing the ingredients.
They made an effort. So what do you have next, Ryan?
This is the king. Been going with Lowry seasoned salt forever.
Giving me anxiety.
And I'm not even going to read it because and this is a fresher. It has sugar in it. That's
you can smell the sugar. So I want to tell you folks. So when you're out there shopping or you look in your cabinets yourself, and what this says that makes you go, oh, Susan Lowry's. Oh, no, contains no SMG, no MSG, monosodium glutamate, which is a chemical they came up with after World War II to give flavor. I think it was a Japanese scientist that came up with MSG, and it gives a flavor that they called umami, which is a taste. But this doesn't mean it's healthy.
Fair enough.
So all sorts of not healthy stuff in here: salt, sugar, spices, cornstarch. Again, should not have cornstarch in your spices. Natural flavor. Again, as we said, we have no idea what that is. And extracts of paprika. So we could do better. So what did we find?
So we found, again, 2 stores, we've got this in the first store, Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse.
Oh.
So this kind of reminds me of the Montreal Steakhouse that you put on your steaks, and then, of course, the Lowry's. We've also got this, you can talk a little bit more about this, and I will just mention, we just found some all-purpose seasoning that we're going to try, and again, no sugar.
And that was a blend of
it just has a little bit of everything. It's
like dried herbs.
Yeah, herbs.
You have a little sea salt in there, onion, garlic, parsley. So all natural, and that's actually probably a really good replacement for this. So a lot of people are familiar with Mrs. Dash. It's been around a long time when people want to get off refined salt, and we're told don't use salt. But I'll tell you, Mrs. Dash is not organic, and certainly one of the benefits, one of the things we were doing today is our organic herbs are not irradiated. So most of the stuff from the traditional brands are, and it's just a process they use to sterilize. So when we sterilize, we actually really lose antioxidants, we lose benefits of herbs. So I would replace that with something like this. Find organic, find all natural, and non-irradiated. Usually it will say that. And then A. Vogel has an herb sea salt, so this is another great way, great company, all natural Swiss company. And that's kind of in your sea salt spiced with herbs. And then what else do we have here?
Finally, for the holidays, turkey rub, and we replaced the Badia poultry seasoning mix, which has natural flavors and a few other things. This is just a little bit old, and so we got something fresh and organic, and we're going to give it a try and try to use it on the chicken and poultry.
Sure, and you can probably grill with it too. So it's called Savory Herb Turkey Rub. This is from Simply Organic, and when you read the ingredients, there's no cornstarch. There is no dextrose, there is no sugar. So, first of all, go for organic, which should be non-irradiated for your herbs, Simply Organic and some other companies. And then go ahead and read the label too, because there are organic brands that still have sugar. So you want organic, you want non-irradiated, and you want sugar-free. So that's our talk today about doing our first segment. We probably need to have many more about some spices and what to replace our dressings and mayos with. But for today, that's it about our first segment of our pantry upgrade.
Next time, I didn't bring any sugary stuff. Like I didn't bring any baking spices.
Well, we can
so
go
we'll
over
do that next time.
We'll do that next time. All right, y'all have a great day, and thanks for tuning in. For more information, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and give us your comments. Please let me know what else you'd like to learn about in terms of my podcast here, in terms of my videos. I'm going to be doing some more juicing, cooking classes, lots of great information for you. So Medea Galligan, functional medicine nutritionist. Subscribe to the channel, and you can also check out my Instagram at Medea Galligan, Facebook page, Medea's Healthy Lifestyle Concepts, and my website, which is Medea's Healthy Lifestyle Concepts. And wishing you a healthy, wonderful day.